FileZilla and place catalogs on the website. I would recommend right now, if you don't have a notebook, please get one, because we're going to go semi-quickly, and it will be very helpful for you to take notes about the different steps, but obviously you can watch again and again and kind of go with the video. So the login information is always going to be found in the vendor and password document for Flipping Book Publisher and FileZilla. So that's an easy place to reference back. I'm going to go ahead and log in to FileZilla so that you can kind of see what that looks like, and then we have it readily available. So FileZilla is an internet program that you'll need to download, but it looks like this when you have it all downloaded and ready. And we're going to put in the different pieces of information here. And we're going to click connect. Now you'll see that all of our catalogs are showing up right here. So I'm just going to do a test fake catalog here, and how we'll do that is we'll click the folder, this top folder here, and then we'll right click, create directory. So I'm just going to do a test, and I'll click OK, and you'll see that that folder appears. So any new files that you want to do, you have to create first this folder, and then we'll put that in, we'll put the final file in the folder in Flipping Book Publisher. So we're ready to go here, and we'll go up to Flipping Book Publisher. Now I'm going to upload the equine calendar, or the catalog, just because I have it on my desktop. So this is the home screen to Flipping Book Publisher. You're going to click New Project. You're going to click Magazine. And I always just name it right here so that I don't forget later, but I'm going to name it Test Equine Catalog. And you'll click OK. And we're in our first screen here. It's not the fastest process, but it is awesome. All right, so you'll see that you start out with this kind of generic background, which will change later. But for now, let's go ahead and import our file so that we can start working with that, and then I'll walk you through all the different tools, and we'll get to the place of exporting before we place it on the website. So let's go. Import is your first step, and we're going to do the MAI Animal Health Equine Catalog, and we're going to go open. It'll analyze it, and then we'll click start. Now I fast forwarded because we're almost done, and you'll see it's 97. Almost there. And if you get any warnings like this, it doesn't really, I wouldn't worry about them. So you see our catalog is in there now, and this is kind of our demo screen where we can see everything. What we're going to do is, so now the publication name is MAI Animal Health Equine Catalog. That's always going to show right here once we export it. So I'll show you test. There is, now we're going to want to delete the background is the next step. We'll just kind of work down. We'll remove that image. You see it turns all gray there. Book size, let's go up to 100%. And then branding set, so you're going to only use main settings and branding settings. That's all you really need to worry about. So the main settings, again, we changed the title, we took away the background, and we increased the book size to 100. Now we go to the branding settings. For the preloader type, we're going to select classic, and the text, which you'll see later why we're doing this, it's going to say loading catalog, and then the powered by, we're going to place in powered by MAI Animal Health. And that's really all you need to do for the settings. So now what we're going to do is we're going to work within our book, and we're going to make some table of contents. So let's start with brands and manufacturers. I typically like to go to the page that it's on because it it usually sets the page number for you and you have to do less work. This one actually didn't though, so we'll set that to page 3. And then table of contents is going to be next. And that will be page 5. And then we're going to set all of our different sections here. So I'm going to work within the table of contents because that's easier. So we're going to set reproduction. That starts on page 7. Next we'll add dental. That starts on page 32. Next we'll add specialty. That starts on page 52. And last we'll add instruments. And you can really add as many as you want. I'm going to keep it pretty simple just for the sake of time. If you ever need to delete any of these, there's a delete button. If you ever want to add like a multi-level one, you can insert a group. So what we're going to do now is we're going to test this table of contents by using this table of contents button in the previewer. So brands and manufacturers, yay, it goes to the right page. Table of contents, okay, good there. Reproduction, yep. Dental, yep. Specialty, make sure it's the first page, yep. And then instruments. See, this is a case why we always double check because I don't always set the right page. So that's 67 actually. So I set the wrong page there. So really now you're done with the flipping book. You can go back and forth throughout the pages, and that's about it. Now the tricky part is publishing it and getting it actually on the internet. So what we're going to do once we've entered all of our information and all of our table of contents is we're going to go publish. And we're going to go publish to FTP server. Okay. Now, all of this information here, this information, this host's login password will be found in the password document. Save it to your computer. That's just how we publish to the FTP server. That's our FTP information. I'm going to check that connection to make sure that's good. We'll click OK. And then the default HTTP path, I'm going to put that in there as well. But what you have to change for each one are these last two. So everything's going to be catalog slash. And then what we just put in FileZilla, which is this test, that's going to go here. And what we want to call our file name is going to go here. So we're going to call that 2016. So next, let's name our file name 2016 because that's what we just did. And we're going to go to public HTML. We're going to go to catalog. And then we're going to find our folder that we just made. And we're going to call it test 2016. So we're going to publish that in there. All right, 15-20 minutes. We're almost done downloading. And we got to wait until it says file complete, and then I'll show you how to test it. All right, publication was uploaded successfully. Woohoo! So now we're going to grab our file path. I'm going to use this exact file path because that's what I entered, but you're basically, there's two different portions that you'll have to change on the file path. This correlates to FileZilla. This correlates to Flipping Book Publisher. But let's try this link out and make sure it worked. Browser is working. Alright, so I was having a little trouble, but I'm going to type it in again and you'll see. So loading catalog here. And we have our MA Item Health Equine Catalog test. Now let's just make sure all of our stuff links up. Table of contents. Oh. Well, anyway, mine keeps crashing, but it worked and it's up there, so that's great. And so now we have that link, which again is right here. And that is where we're going to link it within our MAI Animal Health pages. You're going to need a little bit of WordPress knowledge to be able to know how to do this, but the page that it's on within our MAI Animal Health pages is Products and Solutions. And you'll see down here is where all of our catalogs are contained. So, for instance, if I click Edit, you see this is where our full product catalog is. If I click this one, Edit, you'll see this is our full product catalog French. Now, I'm not going to actually change anything, but I'm going to show you where you would change it. So, and I'm going to actually, for visual purposes, I'll show you what that looks like in case you haven't seen it. So, Products and Solution, this is the page that we'd eventually be changing. Now, if you need to upload a new catalog picture, I'll show you where to do that too. But this is where it's going to be linking, and that was all the little boxes you saw, that's all of these. So what you're going to do is you'd first upload any media in the media, add new, which would be a picture of the catalog here. So we're going to go and edit. Let's see, this is the equine one. Now within this, this is right here. That is our catalog. So that's the link where we're going to put that in. That's where the target goes to. And then this one, second one down here, is where we link any media that we've added to the site, where you'd get basically the URL for that, and you put that in there. And then once you have all of that in there, you'll have a linking catalog. I'm guessing you're going to have some questions, but please watch this a couple times and then give me a call and I can go through anything additional with you. Thanks for watching.